Oh, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy JOEFROZE back at you another YouTube free picks video. And today is Friday. We got 3 playoff games today and full slate of games. So super excited to get into it. Before we get into it, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel. We're posting picks every single day. Appreciate y'all, boys. So let's get into the recap for yesterday. So as you guys can see on the screen here, in the morning we had this Counter-Strike. Why do I keep saying Counter-Strike? League of Legends slip. This one cashed for 4.2x, I believe. And then we had this one from the other day, just a discount for James and Cat, cashed in the first quarter for us. So that was pretty nice. And then after that, it was kind of just shit. So we we had this. Oh, this looks so bad. Bones to get 12 points. Randall 28 points and assists. Bones gets 1 point and then comes into the fucking second half, plays 2 minutes. That's not Vegas. I don't know what the fuck is. But as you guys can see, just didn't do shit the whole game. So that sucked. And then I sent a couple slips into the lab that we did on stream. And both of those slips missed. Jason Tatum randomly gets injured and doesn't come back, plays like 7 minutes. Doesn't come back, doesn't get voided. Real quick chat, I'm in post. I forgot to recap yesterday's picks as well. First, we had Mitchell Robinson to grab 6 rebounds. He plays 9 minutes, only plays in the first half because the Knicks blow him out by fucking 60 points. So I'm not going to really consider that one a loss. He didn't even play the second half. He grabbed 3 rebounds in 9 minutes. So I think overall, if he would have played double the minutes, would have got double the production. And then second, we had Paul George under 5.5 rebounds. That cashed usually. He ended with 4. Basically, everybody else got rebounds but him. Embiid, Oubre, like I mentioned, Drummond. And finally, we had Nas Reed over 5.5 rebounds. That cashed for us as well, grabbing 7. Also been stepping up a lot on the boards for Nas. So I consider that a win. 2 for 3. Mitch played 9 fucking minutes. Usually plays like double that. So yeah. So let's get to it. So the first game for today is the Pistons and the Magic. Now, I believe Detroit is favored in this game, and there is plus EV on them. However, I am leaning towards Orlando to close it out. I know they're without Franz, but just the direction of this series, Magic, I mean, they are losing momentum because they did lose last game, but Paulo had the best game of his career, man. Best game of his career. So for player props, guys, one thing that caught my eye was Azar Thompson under 3.5 assists. I really like this one. He's only gone over once in this series, and that was last game. Grabbed 6 assists. So I definitely don't see him doing that again. The line's just a little bit too high for him. He's averaging 2.4 guys in his last 5 here. And that's obviously heavily carried by this last game. Otherwise, he'd be averaging like freaking 1.8 or something like that. So I love this spot for him. And then as well as the defense against the small forward position, you guys can see top 10 in both categories, top 5 actually in the season, 4 assists allowed. So just a great spot for Azar to go under here on assists. And he's not really much of a playmaker anyway. That's what they got Cade for. So yeah. And as you can see, similar players, not really grabbing it. Tobias Harris. For the next game, guys, Cavaliers, Raptors. Also, not much of a lean in this one. I'm probably leaning slightly towards Raptors just for the momentum. Home court advantage, but I probably would lean Toronto myself. But in terms of player props, just a little bit more convicted on the player props. And I love this one for Sandro Mamu. Over 8.5 points in rebounds. It just seems a little bit too low for him. This series, he's cleared 4 out of 5. In one game, he only played 11 minutes. So that was pretty shitty. But otherwise, he's getting a good amount of runtime. And as you can see, clearing it handedly. So I think if he gets good opportunity, even in this game, 2 points, but he grabbed 8 rebounds. So he was a shitter on offense, but just grabbed all the boards. So that was cool. But yeah, also I love this spot for him, averaging 11.6 his last 5, obviously in this series, 13.6 in his last 10, and then 12.6 head-to-head against the Cavs. So overall, just great hit rates for Sandro. If we go to the center position here, also rebounds have been easy to come by for his position. So overall, all these things considered, it's a great spot for him. And as you can see, even Colin Murray Boyle's grabbing that 13, 25, 30, similar players in this series. yeah, guys. So love this pick as well for this Cavaliers Raptors game. Not a specific lean too much, but finally, my favorite game for today, Lakers Rockets. Obviously a little bit biased. Lakers. But I think they can close it out here, guys. Honestly, I know Rockets are at home today, and a lot of people are thinking, this is the spot where they would go to Game 7. But even if that's the case, KD's not going to play in either of these games. And we've seen that this team, they can be very streaky, and they have been picking it up last couple games. They've been showing why they're a top seed, but I just don't think the chemistry on this team is going to be enough. I think Austin Reeves is going to get back into the fold, start looking like himself again. He looked pretty good last game. I just think there was a lot of mistakes being made. I think the boys just had to lock in on defense a little bit more. I think that's our issues. We can't play good defense if we're turning the ball over constantly, especially with Braun getting like 8 turnovers, bro. Like, what are we doing? But overall, in this spot for player props, my favorite one right now is Luke Kennard under 2.5. With Austin Reeves back in on the court, you guys can see when I filter that, absolute abysmal hit rates. And Austin Reeves is going to be back in the fold. Austin Reeves probably going to be averaging about 30 minutes. I believe he was on a slight minute restriction, if that. But he looked like himself. He looked good. And Kennard is obviously going to be the backup guard with Bronny in there as well. Glorious King sperm. But yeah, Kennard, I mean, he was hot at the start of the series and he's a good shooter, but he's just not a playmaker. And especially with Reeves coming back into that role, this line is just way too high at 2.5. It's very minutes dependent, and with him not even, in these games he's still playing 23, 33 minutes. Rockets, he played 31 minutes and only got 2 assists. So like, even with the minutes, him playing the minutes, he's not grabbing it. And with Austin Reeves being back in conjunction with that, just a great spot to be on the under here, guys. And moreover, going to point guards, assists, they're top 5 in assists allowed to point guards. So all the things are stacking against Mr. Luke Kennard here. So those are my player picks, guys. Like I said, for the game picks, I'm probably just going to stay away from doing game picks because the leans are just a little too, I don't know. It's tough in the playoffs, man. Like Celtics, you think they can close it out because they're the better team, but evidently not. I think Jason Tatum probably a little bit too injured, man. Maybe they rushed him back because he was looking a little. I think he was limping or something, so didn't look good. And yeah, Nuggets. What the fuck are we doing, man? Jamal Murray, like when it's time to step up, just looks like fucking Tony Snell. So that was bad. That was really bad. And Wolves very deep team, good for them. But Nuggets just completely sold defensively. Aaron Gordon, obviously, probably more impactful for the Nuggets than Ant is for the Wolves, which is crazy to say. But I mean, they were missing him this series. So yeah, this has been my favorite half of the slate. Either way, Pistons, Magic, Cavs, Raptors, Lakers, Rockets, always producing really good games. So yeah, let's see what we see today, boys. 3 picks for you boys, player props. And yeah, if you guys want to grab the Discord, it's absolutely free. The link is going to be in the bio. Guys, make sure you sign up on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sleeper with your boys' code JOEFROZE. I'll get you guys into the VIP Discord for absolutely free. And just quick before we go off, guys, quick recap into the EV wins. As you guys can see, still, even though if your boy's not getting the research picks, the EV is still coming through for us. I showed you the Cat one and the Braun one that I posted myself, but my boy Reek has been going crazy on the EV. 7.9, 6.6, another 6x cash on here, a 9x, and another 6x on Prizepicks here, guys. So we're still going strong. I'm still tailing all these picks myself, so that's pretty much the only reason why we weren't negative yesterday was because of EV. But yeah, that's the benefits of it, guys. So yeah, that's all I got for you boys. See you in the next one. Hope the picks cash, and peace.